Good morning, Redeeming Love, and all those that have tuned in. We're glad that you've joined us today. How many know that life is filled with seasons, and sometimes those seasons are filled with blessings? Everybody likes those seasons, right? The ones that are filled with blessings. But then there's also other seasons in our life that are filled not with so many blessings. They're filled with trials and tribulations. And well, today we really want to talk about standing. What does it look like to stand during those hard times, during those difficult seasons in our life? I know that many are in one of those seasons of testings right now because the number of texts I've gone through, the number of emails that I've responded to, and phone calls and counseling sessions, it just seems like there's been a pressing in different areas in people's lives. And so we want to talk to us about how to stand in the hard times. The true test of your faith isn't necessarily on how we act when everything is easy, but it's how we stand when life gets hard. Did you hear what I said? The true test of your faith is not when things are easy, but when life just gets hard. Ephesians chapter 6:13 says this, "Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything, to stand." Stand, right? God doesn't promise to keep us from hard times. He promises, though, to keep us through hard times. That's the difference. He's not going to take you out of the hard times, even though you can pray, "God, please get me out of this. Lord, take this away from me." And at the same time, he's saying, you know what? It's producing something in you, and I've not left you. I'm on this journey with you all the way through to the end. So let's talk about some points this morning. First of all, hard times are inevitable. Isn't that great news? Isn't that exciting? They're inevitable. Everyone's going to have those seasons that you're going to go through, that whether you're either going into a storm, you're in the midst of a storm, a hard trial or tribulation, or you're coming out of them. And what I've realized is what I've learned in the midst of that trial or that tribulation or that storm, what I've learned in it, how I've grown to come out of it. It just prepares you for the next one when the next one comes. Well, trouble is not a sign that God has left you. It's a sign that you're still in the fight. I saw some folks the other day, and they've just been really going through some things. And I said, "Hey, it's great to see you." And he responded back to me, "It's great to be seen." Because the fight is real, huh? The fight is real. So faith doesn't prevent the storm. It gives you the anchor in the midst of the storm. Don't be surprised by the trial. Instead, be strengthened by it. Don't be surprised by it, but be strengthened by the trial that you're in. Like gold tested, I think of the scripture here that it's Jesus speaking in John chapter 16:33. "I have overcome the world. In the world you'll have tribulations, but take heart. I have overcome the world." Because he's overcome, he's making us an overcomer. Isn't that right? So, and I think also of the scripture that talks about like gold tested in fire. Our faith is refined in difficulty. The fire doesn't destroy